Hello and welcome to Common Running Mistakes. We are Team Body Smart and we are here today to talk about one of the biggest mistakes we see in this early season training, and that is not building your base. So right now is a great time to dig in and just run the way you love. Build up a base, build up the tissue resilience in your muscles, tendons, ligaments, joints, all that stuff. Also build up your mental resilience, build up your, just your love of running again. It's a great time to build up that base and build those healthy habits and all of the things that are going to help you be successful this year. And so one of the mistakes we see all the time is people not taking this time. So either taking time off from training during the winter months because, I don't want to slip, I don't want to this and that. And that's valid, but finding a way to train, whether that's even on the treadmill or whatever you can do. But taking time off from training, we see a lot of early season injuries because people don't keep up their base during the wintertime and keep training. And so they lose a lot of those habits. They lose a lot of their strength and resilience of the tissues. And so I would say that's a common running mistake, is not building your base. So tell us a little bit more about why you guys think that keeping your base up is so important. I mentioned a couple of things, but why is that important to you, Melody?
Well, so we don't get injured.
Yeah.
If we are running 50 miles a week and then we stop running and then all of a sudden we start running 50 miles a week again, your likelihood for injury goes up so much.
Oh yeah, through the roof.
Oh yeah. So something that I want to mention is the transition phase. The transition phase is the phase right before the base phase where you basically, my general rule of thumb, and this is what Training for the Uphill Athlete, that book teaches, is to start at 50% of what your load was before and then slowly build up from there until you're back to where you were before.
So important. If you do take some time off, make sure you make a transition in there or injury risk is so high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think for me, because like you said, people take that break, and then what happens sometimes we see is that they'll try to play a lot of catch up, right? So, oh man, like I took all this time off, like it was nice, but now I gotta catch up and I get to hear my training, and they overload too early. And that's when really, and we talk about this all the time, most injuries are really an issue of overload, right? We've exceeded the capacity of the tissue to bear that. And so what happens in previous, in other videos, we've talked about building that base as, kind of the bottom of a solid pyramid. What happens is when we don't do that, we flip it. And so we're trying to add all this training, and all this stress to our bodies, and it is coming at a point that can't bear all that load above it. And that's when we, get injured. That's when we get worn out, right? Another mistake that we see with that is that, again, because people are trying to catch up or trying to get it all in or whatever, they're not putting the recovery in with that. And the nice thing about the base phase is your body doesn't have to recover as much because it's in that lower intensity area where we're building those aerobic adaptations. You're just not beating your body up on as much of a day-to-day basis. And then I think, again, if we can keep that consistent and we keep the strength training consistent with it as well, then we have a solid base, not just in terms of aerobic adaptations, but also muscle, joint, tendon, ligament adaptations as well.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So honestly, the answer to this common running mistake of not building your base during kind of this off-season time is just go out and enjoy running again, right? I think that's the biggest answer, is find out why you love it. Go run slow and controlled and just, enjoy the experience of it and do all the little things that help it work well for you. Build all the healthy habits from diet to strength training to, getting all the little things in that help you perform better. And don't have pressure with your runs. Don't worry about pace. Don't worry about all those other things. Just go out and enjoy it and run because you love it. And if you do that, that will help you build that base. It'll help you run kind of slow and controlled enough that you can really build up that tissue resilience. And you'll find that you're running more frequently because you can, because you're enjoying it and you take away some of that pressure from it. And it's a really great time to become a better athlete without really the pressure of training too hard or overtraining. And so this is a great time. And so that's how you solve that common running mistake, is just really enjoy your running again. So Body Smart, we've been talking about kind of building your base all month and the different aspects to it, strength training and all those things. We would love to see you in the clinic. So Melody, tell us more about that.
Well, if you come into the clinic, we will help you be a better runner.
Yeah.
We can help you build up your base. We've talked a lot about metabolic testing. I mean, you'll find it all over our page. If you have questions about it, go ahead and comment below, send us a message. We'd love to answer any of your questions. But a metabolic test is really helpful in determining your heart rate zones and helping you build your base. We can help you build your base and also help you manage your load and help you transition back into the base phase so you don't get injured and so you can have the best year ever. So that's what we love to do here, and we would love to make you a body smart athlete.
Right, and that's really our goal. We want to make everybody a body smart athlete.
Mm-hmm.
We want to help you become healthy, and we think all runners are awesome in their own way, and so we want to help preserve your awesome, keep you on the road, and help you be your best for this upcoming season. So we would love to see you in the clinic. Come and join us. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all those things. But also give us a call in the clinic or make a comment down below, and we'd love to reach out to you and answer any questions you might have or see if we can help you if we'd be a good fit here in the clinic. Thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video or in the clinic.
Oh.